Good morning, girls. So good, we got a lecture. So tomorrow, maybe only one lecture I will take. I want to finish this assignment problems in this week. Okay, let me just. Yes, have you understood assignment problems? The basic part?
Yes, ma'am.
And it is
Yes,
absolutely
ma'am.
logical, right? What we are doing is mechanical, but there is a logic behind doing it. Okay, why we are doing so? What we are doing is very easy, but you should understand why we are doing so. So let us have a problem where we need to use the Hungarian method. Have you written that, girls, in your notebook, so that I will just revise it quickly? Step number 4, have you written it? Say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so see, assignment algorithm, many times a descriptive problem also may be given. Okay, you have to convert that into an assignment problem. Otherwise, usually this table only will be given to you directly. So what you have to do, you have to first make sure that it is a balanced assignment problem. That means number of rows is equal to number of columns. Girls, let me just relocate. I want to put my laptop on charging. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yes, girls. I'm audible now. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us have a problem where this row reduction and column reduction is not sufficient. Okay, then what we have to do in the Hungarian method, we are suggested to bring some more zeros. Okay, the very first step is you have to check whether the number of rows is equal to number of columns in the assignment problem. Because number of rows means number of sources and number of destinations means number of columns. And we are saying that the supply at each source is 1 unit and demand at each destination is 1 unit, and it should be supply, total supply should be total demand. That is what we check in case of transportation problem also, and assignment is a special case of transportation problem. So total supply must be equal to total demand in case of assignment problem also. So right now we are considering all balanced assignment problems. Unbalanced assignment problem we will look as a special case. Okay, so the first step is reduce the matrix row wise. What we did in the last problem. That from each row you find out the smallest entry, subtract that smallest entry from each entry of that particular row. Then you will get some zeros. Now on the new matrix you apply column reduction. Find out the smallest entry from each column and subtract that smallest entry from each entry of that column only. Then start doing assignments. If the matrix order is 4 cross 4, you must get 4 zeros assigned. If you are getting less than 4 zeros assigned, that means you are not getting sufficient assignments. Okay, so it is not necessary that in one attempt you will get all the zeros, required zeros assigned. That means only after row reduction and column reduction. Those may not be sufficient also. So how to bring some more new zeros, that we are going to see now. So what you have to do, so I'm just reading it, okay? I am hoping that you have written it in your notebook, or you have some screenshot at least of it. So see, if something of this sort may happen, okay, you have applied row reduction, column reduction, etc., and you are getting something of this sort. You are getting this zero assigned, you are getting this zero assigned. Then there is this zero which you cannot assign. Then 1 0 which you cannot assign. 1. Then 2 3 1 0. So you are getting, so after row reduction and column reduction, you are getting something of this type. Girls, I am audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what happens? This particular row has no assignment, right? Third row has no assignment, isn't it? Suppose I will give these names as R1, R2, R3, R4, and C1, C2, C3, C4. So what is happening here? R3 is not been assigned to any column. Okay. Now C1 is assigned to R2. C2 is not assigned to anyone. C3 is assigned to R1. C4 is even getting the assignment as R4. But R3 is not getting any assignment. R3 is not assigned to any column. And C2 is also not getting any assignment. Isn't it? So this is insufficient number of zeros. Because of that, we are getting the problem. So how to introduce some more zeros? So what we are going to do, we are going to use the tick mark method. Okay, we are going to use tick mark method. What is that tick mark method? The first step, fourth step देखो आप Hungarian method की fourth step में explain करने जा रही हूँ. Okay, actually we want to draw minimum number of lines in this table so that all the zeros will lie on at least one line. Okay, I want to draw minimum number of lines in this table so that each zero will lie at least on one line. At least on one line means it may be on two lines also at a time. And these lines I'm going to draw only vertically or horizontally, not slanting lines. That means these diagonal lines are not allowed. Is that okay, girls? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how to achieve these lines? See, first you tick mark that row or rows. More than one row may also have no assignment. Here only one row is there where there is no assignment. So tick that row. Do you understand this? Do you understand this step? Tick that row where there is no assignment. You couldn't assign these zeros because there are zeros assigned above these zeros. आप ये zero पहला zero assign क्यों नहीं कर पाए? Why you couldn't assign this zero? Tell me. Why you couldn't assign this zero? First column में. Because this zero is assigned, no? ये zero assign हुआ था ना?
Yes, ma'am.
So tick that column where there is zero. So इस कॉलम में ये जीरो असाइन नहीं हुआ, ये ऊपर वाला जीरो असाइन हुआ, इसलिए मैंने यहां पे टिक मार्क किया. ओके, इज दैट ओके? And this zero belongs to the first column. Okay, and it belongs to which row? It belongs to which row?
Second.
Second row. So tick that
Second.
row also. Tick that row also. Have you understood it? What I did? I started with the row where there is no assignment. Now in this row there are two zeros. I am going to this zero first of all. ये जो zero है first column वाला. I couldn't assign this zero because this zero was assigned. Okay? And this zero belongs to which column? The first column. So I ticked that column. Now this zero belongs to which row? I am taking that row also. Have you understood it? Can you do it for this second zero now? This zero is also not assigned. Can we do this same thing for this zero now? Girls, come on, answer my question.
Yes, ma'am.
तो मैं बताओ मुझे मैं किसको अभी टिक करूं? ये जीरो असाइन नहीं हुआ है. क्यों नहीं हुआ ये जीरो असाइन? Because there is some zero above or below which is assigned in this column. ये कौन से कॉलम को बिलोंग करता है ये जीरो? This zero belongs to which column?
C3.
C3. So I have to tick that column. Now this zero belongs to which row?
R1 row.
So I am taking that row also. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now draw lines. Draw lines on unticked rows and ticked columns. Unticked rows and ticked columns. So unticked row कौन सी है? ये row है. And ticked columns कौन से है? 1 and 2. So do you observe that every zero lies on at least one line? हर एक जीरो लाइन पे है. जो एलिमेंट्स लाइन पे नहीं है वहां पे कहीं पे जीरो दिखाई दे रहा है क्या आपको? दे रहा है क्या? These elements starred in red, they are not on line. So any element you find which is zero and not on the line,
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
This is what we are going to do. And then what we will be doing is, see, next step is very important. After drawing these lines, find out the least entry among all the numbers which are not on any line. Which are not on any line, that means these starred numbers. Red star वाले जो numbers है, इनमें से minimum entry आपको ढूंढनी है. What is that minimum entry?
1.
1. So subtract that 1 from all the elements which are not on this line, which are not on any line. मतलब ये जो सारे 6 लोग हैं, इनमें से मैं 1 subtract कर दूंगी. Is that okay? Are you getting the point? Then the elements which are on only one line, मतलब ये वाले elements starred in green, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2. Okay, these 8 elements, they are only on single line, so do not make any changes in these elements. Do not make any changes in these elements. Have you understood it? Have you understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And third thing is, there are some elements which are at the intersection of two lines. Which elements are there which are at the intersection of two lines? Do you see this 2 and this 1? These are meeting at the intersection of line, right? So in that element, you add this smallest entry, 1. Add this smallest entry. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
3 चीजें आपको ध्यान में रखनी है. There are some elements which are not on any line. There are some elements which are only on single line. And there are some elements which are at the intersection of two lines. So the elements which are not on any line, find out the smallest entry among them and subtract it from all those elements which are not on any line. तो इन 6 लोगों में से मैं ये subtract कर दूंगी 1. The same entry I will add to the elements which are at the intersection, and there will be no change in the elements which are on single line. And that way, I can bring some more zeros in the picture, in the table, and then again I will start doing assignments. If I get exactly n assignments, see your assignment table will be of order n cross n. Balanced assignment table, the order will be n cross n. You should get exactly n zeros assigned. If you get less than that, then again repeat the same procedure of drawing the lines. Okay? Got it? Got it, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we have a problem of this type?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write the problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write the problem. First row, 5, 7, 11, 6. Okay, these are machines. M1, M2, M3, M4. And these are the jobs are to be performed. J1,
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
Now, okay, I will start
Yes,
sharing
ma'am.
again. Wait.
No, ma'am. Now we can see.
Yes, written the problem, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
इसमें हम पहला करते हैं रो रिडक्शन. So the smallest entry is 5. So I will subtract. So रो रिडक्शन करने से हमें क्या मिलता है? First is 0, 2, 6, 1. Okay. So here you can write row reduction. Then I'm getting second row. What is the smallest entry?
5.
So it is 3, 0, 4, 1. Third row, 4 is the smallest entry. So 0, 3, 6, 3. Last row, 3 is the smallest entry. So 7, 1, 5, 0. Okay. Now we will do column reduction. Column reduction. First, second column will remain as it is, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
First
ma'am.
column 0 is the smallest entry. Second column also 0 is the smallest entry. Third column, what is the smallest entry?
4.
4. So subtract it. 2, 0, 2, 1. Fourth column will also remain as it is. Now let us start doing assignments. First row 0 can be assigned. First row 0. Can we assign this 0? Now if I assign this 0, I cannot assign this 0, right? Correct? Go to the second row. Second row, there are 2 zeros. So there is confusion. Third row, there is no 0 left. I will go to the fourth row directly. Now from the third row, I have to choose one of the zeros. So I will select this and I will not select this. So how many zeros you are getting now?
3 zeros.
And how many you should get?
Ma'am, in the second row, why did you choose the M2 and not M3?
You can choose M3 also, Bipashini. Any 1 0 you choose randomly. Okay? Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
If you choose the third 0, you have to cross on the second 0. Second column 0. So number of zeros are only 3. Okay? So you may write here number of zeros is less than order of matrix. Order of matrix is 4 and number of zeros are 3. So we can use the tick mark method now. टिक मार्क मेथड क्या कहती है? अगर वो समझ में नहीं आता है, then you can remember one line that draw minimum number of lines so that all the zeros will lie on at least one line. कोई भी जीरो लेफ्ट ओवर नहीं होना चाहिए, वो लाइन पे नहीं है ऐसा नहीं दिखना चाहिए. दैट इज हाउ यू हैव टू ड्रॉ द लाइंस. तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा कॉमन सेंस लगाना पड़ता है. ओके, नाउ टेल मी which row has no assignment? We will tick that row. Which row has no assignment? फटाफट बोलो, आपका लेक्चर खत्म हो रहा है.
Third row.
Third row. So I am
Third row.
now this 0 was not assigned, right? मैंने जो स्टार लगाया है वो 0 असाइन नहीं हुआ है. क्यों नहीं असाइन हुआ ये 0? Why this 0 is not assigned?
Because there was a zero
is
above
already
it.
assigned.
Because ये 0 असाइन हुआ
Zero
ना,
is assigned.
उसके ऊपर वाला सर पे जो 0 है वो असाइन हुआ ना,
Yes, ma'am.
तो वो किस कॉलम, इस कॉलम को हम टिक करेंगे. ओके, जिस कॉलम में ये 0 है जो असाइन नहीं हुआ उस कॉलम को हम टिक करेंगे. नाउ दिस 0 बिलोंग्स टू विच रो? First row. So I will tick the first row also. Now tick mark method is over. एक ही 0 था इस रो में और एक ही रो थी जिसमें 0 असाइन नहीं हुआ था. जो पहला एग्जांपल मैंने दिखाया था, इफ यू रिमेंबर, यहाँ पे 2 जीरोस थे जो असाइन नहीं हुए थे, इसलिए हमें 2 बार ये मेथड करनी पड़ी. यहाँ पे अभी सिर्फ ये एक ही 0 ऐसा है जो असाइन नहीं हुआ है. आर यू गेटिंग इट?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो हमारा टिक मार्क बिजनेस इज ओवर. ओके, नाउ नो मोर टिक मार्क्स आर रिक्वायर्ड because only
Which
one
all columns and row you have put tick mark?
what?
No, ma'am. Now it got updated. Sorry.
ओके, सो अभी क्या करना है हमें? ड्रॉ लाइंस ऑन, कहां बोला है? ड्रॉ लाइंस ऑन अनटिक्ड रोज एंड टिक्ड कॉलम्स. सी, अनटिक्ड रोज कौन सी है? ये एक रो है अनटिक्ड, ये एक रो है अनटिक्ड, एंड टिक्ड कॉलम ये है. गेटिंग इट? सो कैन यू सी ऑल द zeros are covered? Can you see all the zeros are covered? Girls, you want me to stop here or can we continue for this problem for 5 minutes?
No, ma'am. Actually, your screen is slow,
Ma'am,
so
yeah.
it's updating after 5
Yes,
minutes.
ma'am.
You have lecture at 12:30, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So 5 minutes I can extend, na, today?
Yes, ma'am. But you are
अभी दिख रहा है क्या
screen is
स्क्रीन
blank,
आपको?
ma'am.
After drawing the
Ma'am,
lines,
it's slow.
अभी दिख रहा
Ma'am,
है
the
क्या?
screen is visible properly, but it is slow. No, ma'am.
अरे अभी मैंने कुछ लिखा
No,
नहीं है. I
ma'am.
have drawn the lines. Can you see the lines?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, we can't see.
आज नेटवर्क का कुछ इशू है यहाँ पे. I guess I will change my network. Wait. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now?
No, ma'am.
No.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ अभी लाइंस दिख रहे हैं ड्रॉ किए हुए हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
Draw the
Yes, ma'am.
lines on unticked rows and ticked columns. So I have drawn 3 lines and you can observe that every 0 is on some line. Okay. So now I am erasing this table. अभी इस टेबल से हमें क्या क्या करना है बताओ. इससे हमें क्या क्या मिलना चाहिए बताओ. What we have to do now? The elements which are not on any line, ये जो starred elements है, इसमें से minimum entry ढूंढो. What is that minimum entry? What is that minimum entry? 1. So subtract that entry from the elements which are not on any line, and the elements which are at intersection of 2 lines, उनमें ये add कर दो. जैसे कि ये नंबर से देखो 3 and 7. These are at intersection. तो ये entry 4 और 8 हो जाएगी. And the elements which are just on single line, write them as they are. So 0 will be as it is. Then 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Now 3 plus 1 will become 4. 0 as it is, 0 as it is, 1 as it is. 0 as it is on the single line. 3 minus 1 will be 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 1, 2. Now 7 is at intersection, so add 1 to that. So it will become 8. 1 as it is, 1 as it is, 0 as it is. So what has happened? I have introduced one more 0, namely here. ये जो 0 आया है ये मैं introduce कर सकी एक और. Okay, so let us do the assignments once again. First row there are 2 zeros.
Ma'am, can you repeat what you did?
Bipashini, can you see the stars? The elements which I have put stars?
Yes, ma'am.
From them, that
Yes,
means
yes, ma'am.
2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. Find out the smallest entry. What is that?
1.
1.
1.
Subtract it from all these 6 elements. ये 6 के 6 एलिमेंट से ये 1 सब्ट्रैक्ट करो. सो आपको क्या मिलेगा यहाँ पे? 1 1 0 मिल रहा है. ये 1 1 0. यहाँ पे हो जाएगा 2 1 2. ओके. नाउ द एलिमेंट्स विच आर एट इंटरसेक्शन 3 and 7, इनमें यही 1 एंट्री ऐड कर दो. So they have become 4 and 8. Can you see?
Okay, understood.
And the elements which are on single line पे कौन से elements है? जैसे कि 0 0 0 1, ये 0, ये 1, ये 1 and ये 0. All these green starred elements, they are lying on single line, so they will be written as they are. There is no change in them. Is that okay now? Now
Yes,
start doing assignments. Start doing assignments now. Go to the first row. First row, there are 2 zeros, so confusion in my mind. I will not assign any zero. Go to second row, again there are 2 zeros, so again confusion. Third row, there is single zero, so no confusion, I will assign it. Do you understand this? Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I assign this 0, I cannot assign this 0. Is that okay? Similarly, now
Yes,
there is
ma'am.
a 0 in fourth row. If I assign this 0, I cannot assign this 0. And here I will assign any one of them. So let me assign this now. So again, what is happening? Do I get 4 zeros? Do I get 4 zeros?
No.
No.
So again, I have to use the same technique. So this is your homework now. Okay. From this step, tick mark rows and columns. And proceed. Okay. Will you do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much. So let us stop here. So
ma'am, the
tomorrow
attendance.
we are meeting at 8 o'clock. Okay. Bipashini?